Lee Winterton and Jerry Marshall, many thanks for your questions. Both very similar. How are we going to improve the Stags going forward, and what positions and are taking our key focus? There's a number of positions. It's more than one, Jenny. It's probably 4 or 5 positions. Maybe we have to only bring 3 or 4 players in to improve 4 or 5 positions, but we're looking to bring players in that can give us a little bit of quality. What we've got in the group is fantastic desire, great commitment, great passion, and in areas that's can win you games at any level, it's that little bit of quality. So we're looking to help the group and add to the group. So more than one area, I'm afraid. Question from Matt Nowd. Many times, I think, Matt, you've been told that you could be a championship team and club, and you're asking me what's the realistic expectations. Players win you promotions, players win you games, and players score your goals and keep goals out. So it's really down to the recruitment and making sure we get that right. And we won't get all of it 100%, but we've got to get most of it. Realistically, what would be the time frame of John Radford? Maybe 4 or 5 years. What's the time frame of myself? No more than 2. We're playing catch up this season, both in terms of personnel and in terms of points, but we can get there. So a realistic expectation, 3 seasons. Kayla Davenport, again, like the others, thanks for your question. What am I looking forward to most in the new year as the Stags manager? First and foremost, as your question asks, I've been treated with the utmost respect and great professionalism with everyone at the football club, and I'm real humble the way the people in and around the town have treated me since I arrived. What am I looking forward to in the new year? Improving the team, giving our supporters, the valued supporters that we have, and our chairman and chief executive, fantastic people. I'm looking forward to giving them a product that they deserve. And if I'm being a little bit critical and honest, they haven't been given that too many times, and it's time for a manager and his staff to step up and give a lot of people an enjoyable afternoon watching the club that they love more than any of us love. It's a question from Michael Bray. Michael, are we as confident today as we were a month ago when we come into the football club that we could force a promotion challenge this season? Michael, as we know, it's really about recruitment. It's about players. I'm extremely confident in the next 7 to 10 days we'll have added very successfully some quality to the group. And if it doesn't come in the next 7 to 10 days, it really has to come very soon because we're playing catch up in terms of points. If we get in the players that we'd like to get in and not getting carried away, if we take 70% of those recruits, we'll be involved in the shake-up. We just need to get ourselves in the promotion places. And then I believe as a management team, we are good enough to win promotion in the playoffs against anyone in this division. Well, there couldn't be any 2 completely different types of characters than, of course, Massimo Cellino and John Radford and Carolyn Radford. And I have to include Mrs. Radford because she is part of the ownership of this football club, this great football club. Massimo I had a great relationship with. He's a fantastic man. He's a character that gets the wrong press everywhere he goes because people just want to give him bad press. And I'm not saying he's an angel by any respects. I'm saying he gets bad press, and therefore half of what's written, probably 1% of that is true. John and Carolyn Radford are really good people. The world of difference is Mr. and Mrs. Radford do it in a very controlled, astute, business-like manner, whereas Mr. Cellino's more likely to shout 1 or 2 things, but then go ahead with what you're asking. So, good question, and thanks very much. If there's a prize, David Cross, for the best question of the day, is what do you think of the appointment of or Donald Trump being voted the USA president? I don't know Mr. Trump. I don't know anyone in the race either. What I do know is that, according to Paul Rader's son, young Jamie, there is a real lookalike between Donald Trump and that here. And of course, my assistant manager, Paul Rayner. Check for yourself, guys and girls.